Polarity case. The confessions of an involuntary intellectual. My name is information, but that's misinformation to you.
Today's episode is price tag you're not it. Buckle up, buttercup, because we're going to say the quiet part out loud. Let's get it.
Let's go. Okay, so tangibles versus intangibles is the pursuit of one truly more noble than the other. Men seek fulfillment in their relationships, while women seek love. This arrangement in heterosexual relationships shows up like so. A man is passing by, notices the woman drops something. He bends down to pick it up. He then taps her shoulder. She turns around and says, I do. Deadass. Tell me I didn't just describe the plot to your favorite rom-com, and this is how men get into relationships. It's by accident. For women, it is almost always by design. By this time, everyone is well aware that men seek out partners who will physically and sexually stimulate them, while women, from the time they are girls, are indoctrinated to believe that they should seek love, loyalty and faithfulness. All the while, those who teach girls this know that the boys are being taught the exact opposite, but the patriarchy says home team gets home advantage. How sly. Women and girls are born into the game but are gaslit into believing that there isn't one. Then, when a girl figures it out and reciprocates by demanding tangibles such as money, protection and good looks, she's everything in the book. By the way, there is nothing wrong with being compared to a lovely lady of the night. Men will boast about sleeping with countless women and not get paid for it. So who's actually cheap? Oops, did I say that out loud? Silly me. Onward. Nevertheless, when a man only sees your assets, he's just being a man. You may ask yourself, like I have, what is the point of this? Wouldn't it be better if men and women were on the same page, especially in terms of heterosexual relationships? However, as the saying goes, this is a man's world but it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl, and I don't know if anyone else heard what I heard, but the phrase really means it's only a man's world and it's a woman's universe. Catch up. The stronghold on women's perception is, for all intents and purposes, to maintain control that doesn't exist without participation. If men said, hey, I only value you for what you can do for me, so let's go into business together by getting married. Most, if not all, women would say no purely because they're seeking more, and that's the male dilemma nowadays. Women want financial and physical security guaranteed, and many women can give that to themselves. This makes the generally emotionally unintelligent, financially unstable, and dim-witted but perhaps somewhat cute males obsolete. Whereas men who can guarantee physical and financial security with a dash of emotional intelligence feel at ease. It's a win-win situation for them and their partner. Irrelevant men who are brainwashed to believe that a woman should want to give them everything, mind, body and soul, without anything in return, don't appreciate this arrangement. They prefer that they win and you lose every day. Stay away from those men. They will find someone, but let that special someone not be you. They're looking for a dummy, and they won't say it out loud. Instead, they will say with a smile that you're their perfect match. If you're desperate to be chosen, you will be, but you will experience a fantasy so brutal it will only turn you bitter. If you believe that I am just cynical and lack wisdom, do your research. Collect your data on your feminine identifying friends, family, and strangers who are attracted to masculine identities. If everyone is experiencing the same things, no matter their mindset, education or upbringing, they can't all be lying. However, if you insist on denying reality, to that I say, old chap, have fun. To be clear, I am not saying that a fulfilling relationship is without care, passion and chemistry. They're just not prioritized. It doesn't mean that the connection won't change or break, nor that seeking fulfillment means no pain, no arguments, no disappointment, no dissatisfaction, no discomfort. It just means that you start off the relationship autonomous and self-serving. Some of you may think the obvious fix is that a healthy relationship means you both serve each other, and it doesn't. You're not wrong for thinking that. Life is full of simple complexities and complex simplicities. Follow me for a bit longer on this one. The reason why this doesn't work is because without dialogue, you don't truly know what the other person wants, needs or desires. If you both serve each other, you will be hypervigilant about meeting the other's needs because you care. It's coming from what seems to be a good place, but for most, it's just people-pleasing disguised as a natural interest in satisfying your partner. Seems innocent enough, right? Wrong. You will grow weary of it faster than you think. This doesn't apply to people who naturally are pleasers. I'm not talking about them because they derive their enjoyment from pleasing another. That is born out of selfishness, which is healthy. It is important that your partner communicates their own needs, wants and desires, because how much you can satisfy them depends on how honest they are willing to be with themselves, than you. If they don't communicate it, it's not your problem. You are not a genie in a bottle. It is one thing to be attentive and another thing to practice telekinesis because your partner is childish. Yes, this goes against everything you've ever been taught about being humble. I know. Isn't it fun? Understand this: if everyone is so humble and tilting their heads to show their humility, there are a lot of crowns on the ground, and the one who rules is the one who holds their head the highest. They won't bow to you or anyone else, and you all will bend to their whims. What a coincidence that their power is built on your submission. Just think about it.